And I am live. Welcome. Welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I'm here to do the daily message for Friday, October 1st, 2021. It is officially October now. Um, not when I'm making this, but yeah. um, yeah, October. It's like, wow, most of the year has gone quite quickly. And here we are in the kind of steadily moving towards the holiday season and all that craziness can bring. Um, yeah, this is kind of the calm before the storm. I think of October as um, what I'm curious for any of you that celebrate Halloween. What are you what are you planning on dressing up as if that's the kind of thing that you're into? Or maybe you're into cosplay and you dress up all the time. What's your favorite thing to dress up as? I have been a huge fan of dressing up since I was very, very little. And I have way too many costumes that I rarely wear, but it's so fun to have the option. I don't know what I'm going to be this year yet. So, anyway, I am going to use the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. And we're going to see what's going on this first day of October 2021. Ooh, we got the Queen of Pentacles. Let me get a couple more because this could be you. Yeah, this is you. Nine of Cups. Yeah, you have gotten yourself to a very good place in life. Interesting. Four of Cups. Um, yeah, I feel like, this is you just kind of focusing on um getting yourself to a place where you feel really good, you feel really settled and abundant. Maybe you have kids, you're kind of just pouring yourself into the things that bring you a lot of fulfillment and enjoyment, being a very good parent, um, putting in the effort to get to a place where you just feel like you're abundant and thriving. And the Nine of Cups, it's that place of not only do you have the money and the finances, but then also you're like very emotionally satisfied and fulfilled. And it's so interesting to get the Four of Cups. It makes me think that because this can be a card of, it's like it can be a card of rejection, of just feeling like dissatisfied. Um, and interesting too, both of these figures have their arms crossed. A- And I keep getting this kind of the thought or the image of you just kind of, you're to the point where you're doing so good for yourself. You're very happy and content with where you're at, that you don't you don't necessarily need any more. But this is looking at cups and feeling disappointment in some way. Why would you be feeling that or feeling apathetic? Um sometimes sometimes life can be really, really good and we almost get bored with it. Like some of us feel like we need a little bit of drama in our life just to kind of spice things up. Or maybe I don't know what's going on. The Eight of Cups, walking away. Huh. Feeling super good, super satisfied, and then suddenly you're like, like it almost makes me think like maybe I know there's some kind of like story, some kind of esoteric spiritual story about someone achieving everything they want in life and then realizing it's all surface stuff, that none of it is really it, it's just stuff, and it's moving away from walking away from the more superficial things in favor of something that is more sacred, more spiritual, more focused on the energies of things rather than the physical manifestation. The tower. You're dealing with some okay, I feel like you're creating this, almost intentionally creating this tower moment in your life through walking away. That because this is a big shakeup, and oftentimes the tower comes when we least expect it, or when we've kind of been ignoring the red flags or avoiding really looking at something. The universe is like kind of giving you that kick in the pants, that slap in the face where you're like, oh, I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do, and the universe is like, yeah, come on, you got to go in a new direction. But because this comes after you walking away, I feel like maybe you're creating a tower moment for someone else, because you're like, no, I need to do something more, I need to do something different. I've already achieved all the things I thought I wanted, and now what? Now what? Yep, the Hierophant. You're moving towards the sacred. Maybe you're asking somebody for advice, some kind of spiritual advisor. Um, somehow. Oh yeah, I think that's Buddha's story. Buddha was all about, he was the I don't know, prince guy. I think he was a prince. And he got caught to the point where he was just like, there's what does all this mean anyway? It's all superficial. So I think you're coming to the same point. You're creating a major tower in your life. You're walking away from everything that you've built up. Maybe not everything, but you're just kind of like, I achieved what I wanted, and okay, now what? Yeah, again, that feeling of now what? And so you go to seek spiritual advice. Maybe you're you're looking for some kind of spiritual teacher, or you're um, building yourself up in some way. And then we get the Queen of Wands. We have two queens now. Ah, okay. Okay, I think this is because the Queen of Wands is very passion driven. She's very bold. She is led by her heart. She really goes for what she wants. And I think that in the past, you were in that place of focusing on the more physical stuff, the finances, the money, the family, all that, which is all great. But now you have this new focus, this new direction, and you're like, I'm going for it. And not only that, especially being a queen, you're you're in a place of allowing, of receiving, of taking in information, drawing people to you. I wonder if you're in training, or you're going to be in training of some kind, where you're going to start showing up for others through what you learn. Um and you're through doing this, you're experiencing some kind of glow up, some kind of like becoming more authentic to who you are. And I just did a reading for fire signs. It was all about this, and this is This is going from a slower energy of kind of methodically getting yourself to a certain place, and now you're like, you're inspired. You're on fire. You're excited. You just want to like go for something. Now that you have this new understanding, you're like, okay, I'm going to be bold, I'm going to be authentic, and I'm going to show up as myself, and people are drawn to that. You're People see you as so attractive just from being your most authentic self. And then we get the 8 of wands. Yeah, there's this passionate, swift movement forward towards this new beginning, this very sacred spiritual direction that you're going in. It's very exciting. You might be deciding to travel or even to move somewhere else, maybe somewhere else in the world completely. Um, but there's this momentum that's building. Let me just get one more. Yeah, this is wish fulfillment. This is feeling hopeful and excited, again, feeling inspired, and just like something has you lit up, and you're just like, you've seen the light, you've walked away from what doesn't, what doesn't really fulfill you anymore, in favor of something that is so much more deeply fulfilling. And you're just like, yep, yep, this is my path. This is a spiritual awakening, I think. Huge spiritual growth in some way, where you're on fire and you're excited and you're going for it. And you're getting back to the elements, because this can be a card of nature. And it's like, um it's how do I say it? It's like nature is very abundant. It's not about money. It's not about stuff. It's about the life and the diversity. And there's so much abundance, and you're just like, I don't know, maybe you're connecting more with animals, or you're suddenly more into like, you want to grow a garden, or you want to go and like be out, among the trees. Um Go to the ocean, go someplace with water. That was also in the fire sign reading. But ultimately, you're feeling so fulfilled and happy and excited for what's to come. What more could you ask for? Seriously. So anyway, there's the reading. Yeah, have a very wonderful first day of October. And thanks so much for joining me. I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and share.